right, we are starting this vlog out on a Sunday. It is like 4 something. I'm currently just got done cleaning up. I cleaned my room up a little bit. My room really isn't junky just because my room isn't like fully furnished yet, if that makes any sense. Like right now, the most furniture I have in my room is my bed, and then I have my I gotta buy stuff. Like, I don't even have a dresser yet. I don't have a dresser. I don't have a I don't have a dresser. I don't have a nightstand. Like, this is literally my nightstand right now. This is my nightstand. And then no dresser. And I literally just have, don't mind the wig on. Do not mind the half wig, listen. And then I'm watching one of my favorite YouTubers right now, which is Miss Zaya. How's her last, or not last name, what's her handle name is Zaya Angela is her name. I like watching her. I'm watching her latest YouTube video. She posted it 6 hours ago. It is her moving out vlog. So yeah, but I know I haven't vlogged in a little while just because I have a new job. As you guys remember, if you have been watching my other vlogs, I do have a new job. I've been working for an insurance company for the last about month almost. For this particular position, well, pretty much I think for this particular position, it is a sales associate pretty much. You have to have 2 different licenses. You have to have your property and casualty, and then you also have to have your life and health. They want you to get both of those licenses within the first 90 days of working there. Timeline wise, they want you to have the P&C, which is the property and casualty. They want you to have that your first 30 days, and then the life and health, I guess just between the first 90 days or whatever. So I don't have either one yet. I did take the course. I have taken the test. I took the test. The first time I took it, I got a 51%, and the passing is a 70. And then the second time I took it, which just past Friday, I got a 59. So I've taken it twice and I failed it twice, unfortunately. And honestly, it is a little frustrating just because it's like I want to pass this test, but at the same time, it's frustrating because like there's just so much you have to learn. Like the P&C, like I've seen and like people have said, like the P&C is a much harder license to get in life and health because you have to learn so much. And I feel the timeline that they give you to like get your license is kind like 30 days is cool, but I feel like it's not really cool because they really want you to have it that first try, which they give you like 2 weeks to learn all of this information. And I feel like that's not really a lot of time realistically for somebody to learn something that much and then to try to like take a test. So I don't know. What's going to happen as far as my career there or my job there. I have not a clue. Honestly, I wouldn't be too sad if he decided to like let me go. I understand like he has to run a business and I understand he has to let me go. So it is what it is. Thankfully, I do have a friend that also works in insurance, and she was like her company, their home-based one, or you get to work from home. So that's perfect because I've been spending hella money on Ubers every day to get to work. Not every day, but like it adds up. You know what I mean? Throughout the week, like during the week, I'm spending like $60-ish to get to work every day. That's been a bit much. And then so I can work from home. That'll be a lot easier. And then her company that she works for, their life and health, and so the life and health is apparently much easier to learn. So I'm like, if he does decide to say, hey, we've let you try to get it twice, you haven't gotten it, nothing personal, but he decides to let me go. I'm like, I understand, you have a business to run, and it's just not, maybe, and honestly, I don't even know if this particular, like, how they want you, like, so for this particular position, like, you have to pretty much go find your own customers, pretty much, like, I'm used to sales, but I'm used to sales where people are coming to us, not me having to go out and find. That's a lot different than what I'm used to. And so I'm just like, yeah, I don't even know how long I will last here anyways. So it is what it is. I mean, I talked to him a little bit. He's out of town right now, so I haven't really talked to him. So I know the one lady that works there, lady that works there, she was like, she texted me Friday when I texted the group and told them like, I didn't pass, but I did do a better score and da. And she texted me and said, hey Kennedy, you'll have to wait for Mr. such and such to come back, or hear from him before you come into the office. And he comes back Tuesday. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. I'm not finna stress about it because whatever happens, happens. And you know, what's meant for me is meant for me, what's not was not. So not stressed about it. So I just got done cleaning up, like I said. I am currently still washing my bedding, my bed is bare right now. But yeah, I have to for sure get some furniture in here. We've been here since October, and I have not bought anything for this apartment. I mean, for this bed. I mean, Jesus, this room. So the first thing I'm gonna buy is a bed frame for sure. I'm contemplating whether or not I want to get a new mattress. I've only had this mattress for, I want to say maybe 3 years. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know. But also, your girl got her nails done this past. Don't mind my band-aid. I cut my finger. I cut the side of my finger over here trying to wash a dish, and I dropped the bowl and it cut me. But yeah, I got my nails done. They're very, very short almond. It's probably the shortest I ever went. These are my natural nails. I just went this way, but when I go back, I'll get a full set, a new set, and I'll probably get them much longer. Not much longer, but longer than this. But I just like a pink, like little cat eye, if it'll focus and you guys can see the cat eye. And then same thing on my toes. Don't mind my bonnet. I gotta wash my hair today too. I haven't washed my hair in, it's been a minute since I washed my hair. Let's just say it's been a little minute. It's been at least a month almost, and that's highly disgusting. My hair is so nasty right now, which is why I have this bonnet on my head, so don't mind the bonnet. We will be washing her today. Also, for any of my Love Island fans, have y'all been watching Love Island this season? Honestly, I wrote this season off because of how much they pissed me off when it came to Sean and like how they've been doing the show. But I'm actually glad I watched it this week, because baby, Casa Amor, I got a hangnail. Casa Amor has been a whirlwind. So I'm definitely glad I decided to go ahead and watch it this past week. I may or may not, but I haven't been watching the episodes live. I've been like watching them like here and there. Like I've even skipped around. Like I haven't been watching like all the episodes. Like I missed all last week and didn't watch none of it. And then I came around and watched Casa Amor. So I think they're like 20 something episodes so far. I've probably only watched maybe 10. I've watched 10 episodes. Yeah, I've been skipping around. I really haven't been caring that hard to watch it like super, super hard, just because I'm low-key over the show. This is probably my last season watching anyways, because I'm like, first of all, they're just too freaked out on the show. Like, I'm like, they're too freaked out on the show. So yeah, because I had even contemplated if I was going to watch this season. And yeah, so I probably won't watch it next season, or any other season, you know, because when I watched the first full season. Yes, I did watch that season. And then the last season I watched was when they were in Vegas, the COVID season. I hadn't watched it in like 3 or 4 seasons. So when I decided to watch it last season, that was my first season watching it in like 3 or 4 years. And the only reason I really watched it was because I kept seeing it pop on my For You page and it was looking good. And I was like, let me go watch the show. And it's funny because they were already like 20 something episodes in. So I had to like get caught up hella fast. Because for my dumb behind, I didn't realize the episodes come on every single day for 6 weeks. Well, besides Wednesday and Saturdays. I thought they only came on Wednesday and Saturdays. So yeah, I had to play catch up real fast, but I ended up playing catch up. It's like 4 something. My plan for the rest of the day, I'm gonna fold my laundry, which I don't feel like doing, but I need to fold my laundry. Like I said, I'm waiting on my bedding to wash. I gotta wash my hair. I want to finish my book tonight, but that may or may not happen just because, I don't know. My current read, I can show you guys my current, by Miss Sarah Kate. Hope you guys can see it. It's called The Good Girl Effect. It's pretty good so far. It's a slow burn, which I love a good slow burn. I know some people hate slow burn romances, but I like slow burns. I'm on page 134, and it's 360 something pages. So I still have like 200 plus pages to go. If I don't finish it tonight, I'm definitely gonna finish it tomorrow. Y'all know usually I like to finish a book usually I like to finish a book during the week sometime, like a Friday, whatever day, and then start a new book on Sunday. I do have 4 more books that I need to start. We're technically 5 books, but one of those books I'm not starting until I get the other book, because it doesn't make any sense, because if you guys have ever read the Lord series by Miss Chantel Tesser, you kind of don't have to read the books in order, but the last few books you kind of want to read in order because it doesn't make any sense. I picked up Madness before I picked up Carnage, and I didn't understand what the hell was going on in Madness. So I like literally got 100 pages in and stopped reading because I was like, I'm very confused. So they were like, you should read Carnage first. So I'm going to read Carnage, and then I'll read Madness, and then the last book is Chaotic. And apparently Chaotic, so Madness itself is 700 plus pages. And then I think Carnage is a little bit smaller. And then Chaotic is apparently 800 pages. So I'm like, okay. But y'all know I love a good thick book. I don't care. So yeah. So I have to definitely finish reading this book either today, but definitely by tomorrow. I'm just not going to go in tomorrow because she told me to wait to hear from him. And I guess will he make his decision. So not going in tomorrow. And then she said he comes in Tuesday. So maybe I'll hear from him Monday night. Or maybe I won't hear from him until Tuesday night. So it is what it is. But yeah, so I'll be reading during the week, if that's the case. I'm for sure going to be reading these next few days while I'm at home until I figure out what he wants to do. So yeah, but I think I am about to start doing my hair, even though I don't want to. I need to though, y'all. My hair is dirty. What I'm doing to my hair, I have not a clue because I thought about doing a perm rod set, but that requires me to. Well, it doesn't require me, but if I want my hair to dry faster, it'll be smarter for me to stretch my hair out with a blow dryer first and then do my hair. But I'm just like, ooh, I'm not really pressed to do a perm rod set because perm rod sets take forever to do and then dry. So I may just do like a braid out and then just like sit up on the dryer for a while and hopefully my hair will be dry by, well, like I said, I don't know where to go. So technically I don't have to sit up on the dryer. Actually, I just thought about that because I'm probably not going in tomorrow. So technically I'll probably just put my hair in some plaits and then let it air dry overnight. And then I'll take them out whenever I go back to whatever happens. But yeah, but I wanted to pick up the camera because I was like, I haven't vlogged in a few weeks. I was going to make a video, like a separate, like a real talk video where I talk about like making sacrifices that you have to make in order to get to what you want. But I can still do that, or I may just kind of put it into this video. I think I probably will. I'll probably just put it within this video. But yeah, this week I also got to work out. I didn't work out at all last week. I was on my cycle, but still, I didn't work out all last week. I didn't eat horrible though, but I also didn't work out. So I got to do better with next week with working out. And just getting my life together. I feel like there's so many things I have to be consistent on that I just like don't be consistent on. I have to do so much better with that. But yeah, so I will check in with y'all a little bit later today. All right, so today is Monday. It is later on. It's literally been, I think, 24 hours since I picked the phone up. Cause last time I talked to y'all, it was like 4 something and it's now 4 something now. So that's funny. But anyways, I'm actually about to get ready to go to the gym. I have my scarf on because I did wash my hair last night and I just have it in like some braids that I'm gonna take out and try to do a braid out. But honestly, the way my ends are looking kind of raggedy, I probably won't wear it out, but we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, so getting ready, go to the gym, just have the scarf on, just brush my brows up a little bit, fix my lashes, and I'm about to put on a lip combo. I don't know about y'all, when I go to the gym, I have to wear a matte lip combo. Just because I feel like it's like a little less messier. So my matte lip combo of the time, I guess, is I use 3 different products. Both are the Anastasia If I Focus and the color Parchment. And then I also use the Anastasia's Lip Velvet in the color Hush Rose. That's the color. This is what it is. But of course, I start off every lip combo with the infamous matte or MAC lip liner in the shade Chestnut. So that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to put on my lip combo. Yes, I wear lip combo to the gym. I don't put on makeup when I go to the gym, but I do want to do a lip combo. And I just try to fix up my brows and then my eyelashes and all that. Because just because you're at the gym doesn't mean you have to look, you know. Now, some people put on makeup when they go to the gym. Listen, if you're a makeup gym girly, more power to you. I sweat too much to do all that. So personally, I don't do all that, but I do put on a lip combo because we'll make your lips looking good. So yeah, I'm about to do that now. I'm about to get ready to go to the gym. I will hit y'all up a little bit later tonight once I am back. I didn't go to work today. Like I said, I wasn't going to work because I was told not to go to work until I heard from him. Haven't heard from him, so yeah. But I'm gonna check in with you guys later once I come back from the gym. It is 10:44. It's 10:44. It's obviously a lot later. I am actually about to watch something on YouTube. Probably one of my favorite vloggers. I have a few different people I need to watch. I need to watch Ashley Ray's latest vlog. I guess I'll watch that now. Let me turn it down a little bit though. It's a little loud. I want it loud in the background. I want it on the lower side. But yeah, I'm watching her. She's like literally one of my favorite vloggers to watch. But I just got done watching Love Island. So we're gonna do a little Love Island chat in this portion of the video. If you guys don't watch Love Island, don't worry. It's like, I think it's a good show, but at the same time, it does kind of get on my nerves. This may be my last season watching it. I was like going back and forth, and my opinion on everything when it comes to Love Island, I guess I can try to get an opinion of everybody. First of all, I feel like I'm gonna start with the girls that I can remember anyways. That's like currently on the show now, I guess. The Casa girls, I really don't have much to say about a lot of them, besides like TT and what's her name? Permita, whatever her name is. I didn't care for them how they came in to the villa hot, trying to defend their man, I guess. During Sunday's episode, that was like, they were doing way too much. Like the girl said, the issue was never with y'all. The issue or the problem they had was with y'all men. So Casey and Corbin. Nothing to do with y'all. So y'all coming in trying to defend him, you're doing too much. But I'm not, I mean, I guess I'm okay with them making up, but honestly, I wouldn't have made up. But, and as far as like Anaya's really sweet, and I really do want her to like really find a good connection. I think she should have chose Carl. I mean, Trinity, like they were telling you not to choose this guy. And I'm like, you had proof that he was on that bull crap. Like you really should have stuck with Carl. Like he literally was your exact type, I feel like. So hopefully Carl, I know he's probably feeling a little weight just because she didn't choose him Sunday, but hopefully he'll open up and really try to explore that. But I feel like her and KC, they had a good thing at a time. It seemed they had a good thing at some points, but I don't know. He's yeah. KC is definitely, like I said, he definitely gave, people talking about Sincere's giving Two-Face. I'm like, if anybody's giving Two-Face, it's definitely KC. Like, you're telling Anaya one thing, but then going back and telling your boys and telling everybody else something else. And it's like, yeah. Now the only thing is, I will say a little bit about Anaya. I feel like she's the type of person that kind of needs that constant reassurance in her relationship. And that can kind of be a little bit much, but I feel like Casey was doing that, but you were also gaslighting her in the same sense. So, yeah. Melanie, Lord Jesus. I like Melanie. Melanie can go a little crazy though. But I feel like Melanie, eventually, she's going to have to realize, like, Sincere is not your guy. Like, Sincere, and here's my thing. I think Sincere is genuinely a nice person. I just don't think he's necessarily a good boyfriend. Like, I think he's a good guy, like, as a person. But I think as far as, like, being in a relationship, he's just not the best at being in a relationship, if that makes any sense. But, yeah, I don't know. We're going to pray for him. Jen, we really don't see much of Jen. Jen seems pretty sweet. I will say tonight, her and Gall, that was really weird. Like, I feel like Gall, like, made an argument just to, like, end it with her. But, like, you literally was acting like you was okay with her last night when she told you about, you know, how she wants to be touchy-feely and all that. And you said you're going to make it work. But then you have another conversation with her and you're pretty much telling her, like, it's just not going to work. And it's just, like, it was so weird. And he, like, ran to Kenzie. And Kenzie is getting on my nerves, y'all. Like, it's like I be trying to like Kenzie, but then she be doing stuff. You just be like, Kenzie just needs, like, constant male attention to gives. And I'm just like, Kenzie, you doing too much, sis. Like, I feel like she's like, I'm like, girl, we're on week 4. Y'all ain't got but like 2 weeks left. Like, why are you still exploring? It's time for you to like do something, close something off. And she's just like steadily like going, and it's too much. It's way too much. So she's never happy with anybody, and it's like, I don't know what's going on with her. Of course, I love Trinity and Bryce. They're so cute. Them both like yearning and crying for each other in Casa. Oh, my heart. I can't. They're so cute though. They're literally my favorite couple. Kata and Zach, I think they are cute, but I don't know. I like them together, but there's some things they have to work on for sure. For sure, for sure. Also Corbin and Parmita closing off. When she said they were closed off, I'm like, girl, you're 3 days into knowing this guy. I get it's late in the game, but you just got here. You're closing it off with him. I'm like, okay, girl. I don't know. Corbin is. I will say though, at least Corbin owned up to his stuff. I will say that I feel like he was way more apologetic and actually owned up to his stuff versus KC. So I don't know, and I feel like KC, he hasn't surprised me how he's acting now, because in his intro, if you guys remember, he literally said he can be on his F-boy stuff. So I feel like that goofy side of him, that either is how he can be, or that's like a facade he put on for us. I don't know. And now this is a real version we're getting. I don't know. But yeah, definitely not a big fan of KC. And it's funny because we were rooting for KC. Because we were like, oh my God, like, why nobody picked KC? That's crazy. Da 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 for the first day. And I'm just like, yeah. So I don't know what to say with him. I'm trying to think of other couples. Am I missing any other couples? I'm missing a couple right now. Am I missing a couple? I really don't know. I probably am missing a couple. Caleb and Jaden. They didn't really have any camera time. So that's why I'm like, they're cute. I think they're a cute little couple, but I definitely would like for Amora to possibly explore them. When she said him and her had like a relationship, had like a friendship thing kind of going on in Casa. So I definitely hope that she like pulls him for a chat and maybe possibly explore that. But yeah, we gonna see, Lord. But yeah, tomorrow's movie night. I'm prepared for movie night. I know it's about to be juicy because them lies about to get exposed tomorrow. So I'm super, super excited for that. That's for sure. But yeah, it is almost 11. I'm about to make me a little sweet treat, some cookies and ice cream, which I have a serious sweet tooth, but I'm trying to calm it down a little bit. But yeah, so that's what I did tonight. I worked out, I ate dinner, we went to Costco. I got this, if you guys ever had those, like they're made dinners or just meals they have at Costco. We did their quesadillas this time. They were really good actually. And then like I said, we're about to eat some cookies and ice cream. And then I'll probably stay for a little while. I think I want to do a little reading. I didn't do no reading last night. As far as work goes, I still don't know what's going on as far as work. I have not heard from my boss yet. I know he comes in. I think they come back tomorrow. So maybe I'll hear from him tomorrow. If not tomorrow, who knows? I don't know if I should reach out to him or if he should, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know what to do at this point. And then it's like, I think we're supposed to be off Friday anyway. So it's like if I were to come to work Wednesday, that would be kind of pointless because, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I haven't heard from him today. Maybe I'll hear from him tomorrow at some point. I don't really know. If I don't hear from him by Wednesday, I'll either chalk it up to I don't know, or I may reach out to him. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to do at this point. It's a weird situation. But I'm also not pressed either. I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. So, but yeah, like I said, I think I'll finish this video, and then I think I'm gonna read for the rest of the night. Not for the rest of the, well, yeah, for a few, maybe read for like an hour or so. Because like I said, I didn't get any reading done last night. Because what did I do last night? I know I watched Love Island, and then I also watched, that was it. I watched Love Island, and then I think I just kind of stayed up like on my phone, just like scrolling, which I gotta definitely do better with scrolling. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go work out again. I wanna go walking, but I think we'll have a heat advisory again tomorrow, so I'm not going outside to walk. I'll just like go to the gym again tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll probably just like do the same thing I did today, chill. I really slept like low key, like most of the day. Not most of the day, but I like took like a nap or so. Like I woke up at like 8 something, and then I ate breakfast, and then took a nap, and then woke up, and then just kind of chilled, listened to music. Didn't really do much today, so I didn't feel like vlogging and like showing y'all like me doing nothing, absolutely nothing. Which, you know, we'll see. The vlogs hopefully will get a little more interesting as I do stuff. But yeah, so I will check in with y'all tomorrow. Good night. So currently, it is, you know what? Oh, what time is it actually? It is. It's like 2:30 something. I woke up today, I want to say about, well, originally I woke up at like 9 something, just checking my phone to see if my boss had called. He hadn't called. And then I stayed up for a little bit, kind of fell back asleep for like an hour or so, and then ended up getting up around like 12 something. Made myself a yogurt bowl, and I've kind of just been chilling. I did do some reading earlier too. I'm almost done with my book. I have about 120 pages to go, so I'll probably knock that out. I'll probably knock out those last like 100 or so pages tonight. But yeah, still no word from my boss. At this point, I'm about to hit him up. Not today. I'll probably hit him up tomorrow. I'm like, look, bro, what's tea? I ain't gonna say that, of course, but I'm gonna just text him and be like, hey, you know, I hadn't heard from you. Just trying to figure out what's going on, so I can know what to do next. Because my thing is, if you're wanting to let me go because I didn't pass the test and all that, I completely understand. You have a business you're having to run, and then 2, he's having to pay us. You know, he pays because he's the agent, so he pays us out of, like, technically to the world. I work for State Farm, but actually I work for him. He works for State Farm. I don't work for State Farm technically. He does. So he's having to pay us out of, his payroll. So that's why I'm like, let me know. I get it. Like, you probably don't want to spend money on somebody that can't really, help bring in money, because technically I'm not bringing in money because I'm not able to sell yet because I don't have my license. So I'm like, I completely understand if you want to let me go because of that. But like, my thing is, let me know. Like, I've literally spent this whole week at home. Like, that could have been a week of, that's a week's worth of pay that I've missed because, you haven't let me know anything. Like, at least if you would have let me know, okay, hey, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna work out. Cool. I would have went ahead and, already knew that. But because you're not saying anything to me, it's not really helping me right now. You know what I mean? So that's a week's worth of money I've missed because you haven't said it. You haven't communicated with me. Now I understand he just came from vacation, so I completely understand that. But at the same time, I'm like, you also could have said something right now. Like, he got back apparently yesterday. I don't know, but you texted me Saturday while you was out of town, so it's like, make it make sense, bro. Whatever. So I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of over it. I'm just like waiting for him to let me know. Why is the camera? Yeah, at this point, I'm over it. I'm just like, let me know what you want to do. At this point, I'm in my own decision. Like, I'm about to make my own decision and say I'm good. And she did send me an application. I'm gonna go ahead and apply for that job because I don't have time to wait around. Like, I don't have time to wait and see what he's gonna do. All I'm worried about is like, listen, just get my check. I'm like, listen, at this point, just get my check and keep pushing, bro, because I don't know what's going on and I don't have time to play around. I mean, it is a little bit disappointing just because I did want to try to stick it out and try to figure out. But at this point, I'm kind of already over the situation. I'm like, the more the days go by and I haven't heard from you, it's not an encouraging sign. You know what I mean? Like, it's just giving, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you're making your mind up or what. And I feel like he's the type of person, like, I'm starting to get to know him, so I feel like I'm starting to see, like, what he's about. And I feel like he's the type where I reach out to him, he gonna be like, well, I was waiting for you to reach out to me. And I'm just like, bro, don't piss me off. Like, you're the boss. You're supposed to reach out to me, not reach out to you. So, yeah, I don't have time to play games. I'm already kind of over the situation. So, I'm just, like, waiting to see. It's literally already almost 3 o'clock. We only have 2 more hours to work. We get up at 5 o'clock. So I'm like, we only have like 2 hours and change to work. So it's like, if I haven't heard from him by today, then I'm reaching out to him tomorrow and letting him know, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what you doing? You know what I mean? Like, I could be doing something else rather than sitting at home waiting on to hear from you. So whatever. It is what it is. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not pressed. I'm not upset. And like I said, if he goes with the lines of, if he decides to say something like, oh, I thought you would reach out to me, I'm gonna be like, I'm confused why you think I'll reach out to you. Like, you're the boss. You're supposed to reach out to me. Let me know what you want to do. He might be like, well, you could have let me know. Like, he might feel like, well, if you would have reached out to me, that would have made me feel like you really want your job. And da da da. Listen, I'm not gonna beg you for my job though. I can tell you that right now. Never doing that. I'm never gonna beg for a job. Like, especially a job I don't even really want. Especially a job that I don't really care for that hard. No way. Like, I'm not trying to do. Listen, I'm in a phase like right now where like I'm not trying to do no job. I'm not trying to make a career out of no job. A job. I see a job as a job. I see a job as a way to make money for me to pursue things outside of work. So I'm not gonna beg you to stay anywhere. You know what I mean? So that's just that. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not pressed. Like I said, I'm just waiting to hear back from you. I'm like, bro, make up your mind what you're gonna do, so I can know how to move accordingly. Cause in a minute, I'm gonna make the decision for you. I'm just let you know I'm done. So yeah, we'll see. But anyways, on a better note, I guess I've decided to go ahead and start watching Love Island, y'all, or keep watching Love Island, because I'm like, at this point, clearly, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the season out. I might as well finish the season out. It's only one more week. Next week is the last week. Like I said, though, I really feel like this is my last season watching it, because I don't have time to keep dealing with this foolishness. Girls said on TikTok, all this makes so much sense. Honestly, Love Island coming on as late as it does, it really does kind of mess you up, because like you be tired and then Love Island comes on and you watch it, and then it's like you have to like calm yourself down to like go to sleep, because you be so wired up from the episode, and it's like, yeah, no. Love Island, y'all need to start coming a little bit earlier. Like, y'all need to drop the episode at like 7 o'clock. You know what I mean? I feel like that would help us a lot. If y'all like drop the episode earlier, that would give us time to calm down and go into sleep. But I feel like y'all drop these episodes that are filled with drama and all of this, and we get all wired up and all of that, and then like, we can't go to sleep. Yeah, so. But yeah, like I was saying, it is a little bit annoying to like not know. Don't mind my bed, y'all. My box spring is like damn near old as me. But yeah, it is a little bit annoying and a little bit disheartening. You know, it's like I'm in the same predicament I was just in because I was out of work. So I left my job at Ralph Lauren. I left that back in March. And then I was out of work for a good month. And then I tried the whole like temp agency thing, and I did that for like a solid 4 days. I had this job at this warehouse. I lasted all of 4 days. The reason being is because it was so hot in there, and I was like, like every day I felt about to pass out, and I was like, this is not even worth it, bro. So left that job, and I was out of work again for another month and some change, and then obviously now I'm or my job at this insurance company is ? It's like up in the air. I don't know. Like I said, he did tell me he wants to talk tomorrow, so we'll see. Also, am I weird? But do y'all like to watch, like, I have this thing where I go in these phases where I love to watch like the walking tours of different people in different cities. This one is in London. If you guys can, I wish I could zoom in. But yeah, it's literally just watching people walk in London. Also, y'all get used to that wig on the y'all get used to my little half wig on the tripod. I actually don't use a tripod anymore. The tripod I've been using now has been this one right here. I've been using this tripod, and the good thing about this tripod is it does fold down to like a little very small one, and I can just fold the arms or the legs in. But yeah, but that one's from Amazon. The other one that has the ring light, that was from Walmart actually, but I don't use that one very often. I do use it sometimes though when I'm like recording. Like if I wanted to, if I wanted some extra light on me right now, I could put that on me to have some extra light illuminating on me. But I feel like this is like just cozy and nice and, you know, whatever. But yeah, I have to stop being a punk, y'all, and just record in public. Also, if anybody's watching that's also a content creator, please tell me what is something y'all did that helped y'all stop being like anxious or scared to like film in public. I think for me, just knowing like, I think my thing is I'm already so tall, and well, I think that should help me out though. I'm like, I'm already so tall, people already stare at me, so I think the fear or like the anxiety of like people staring even more knowing I have a camera. But I'm like, you know what? F it. Like, I'm already tall. You're already staring at me without a camera in my face. So you probably don't keep staring at me even harder than I have the camera in my face. So it is what it is. And I feel like these days, like, content creation and watching people, like, walk around with their tripods and cameras is, like, it's more of a norm than it ever has been, I feel like. So why not? But yeah, I definitely want to start filming outside more and more. And I feel like I'm getting a little more comfortable. I just haven't really been, like, really anywhere to do it. Like I really don't be. I'll tell you, I do not be outside, y'all. Like I did go out last month. Me and one of my not even last month. I went out in May. Me and one of the girls that I met at the tall tour that I went to back in March. We went out to this nice like what was the restaurant? I think it was like a mixture of like Turkish Mediterranean food. It was really good though. We went to this place called Del Bar. That was really nice. I'm definitely due for another outing though. I'm ready to go to like a brunch, like a nice brunch spot. But I think I want to reward myself. Like if I lose like another 15 pounds, then I'll reward myself for doing brunch. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully me and her will go out soon because I haven't been out with her. Or like when I hit a certain weight, I think I'll reward myself to go out and go get brunch. So yeah, also I've been doing food vlogs or logs on my chat GPT. It's really been helping me because like you'll put what you ate for that day and then it'll give you small suggestions of what you could do better to help you, just like whatever. So in that sense, I like AI. but yeah, right now I'm watching people in London. I love London. I want to go so bad. The main cities I watch are either London, New York, or yeah. I watch LA every now and then, but for the most part, it's either London or New York. But yeah, tomorrow, he's supposed to be calling me at 11 o'clock, so I'll give you guys the update as far as what he says. We'll see. I think I'm gonna vlog a little bit tomorrow because I do plan on going different places. We're supposed to be going to Costco to get some stuff because we're having a family cookout on Saturday. So we're supposed to be going to Costco, and then we're going to Old Navy, and then we're also going to, what else did I say? Wait, where else will we be going? I know Costco, Old Navy, and then I think the liquor store because gotta have drinks for July 4th. I'll probably do cut waters. Have you guys ever tried cut waters? Those things are dangerous. But yeah, tomorrow will probably be my last day filming. I may film a little bit Friday, but I feel like tomorrow I'll probably be my last day filming a little bit tomorrow. But yep, so I will check in with y'all tomorrow. And guys, have a good night. Alright, so I did want to give you guys an update because I said I would. I talked to my boss probably about maybe he called it like 1 something. I think so it's been like a few hours now. It's been like 4 or 5. It's been like 4, almost 5 hours since I've talked to him. And pretty much he just told me that because I didn't get the license. So pretty much your probationary period for any job is really the first 90 days. We all know that. That's kind of a thing. But with this particular job, they wanted you to have certain things at certain points. And because I didn't get, I guess, so like your first 30 days, they want you to have your P&C, the property and casualty. And then within the first 60 to 90 days, they want you to have your life and health, which I think is kind of lame. I think y'all should at least give us I think you should give us that whole period to get both the property, casualty, and take the P&C and the life and health, but whatever. I feel like they could have, maybe tried to help, or I feel like if he doesn't see me like actually putting in effort, or he doesn't see the score went up from 10 points of what he did before, and I was only 10 more points away from getting a passing score, then that's not my problem. Honestly, I don't have any harsh feelings. I just feel like, I'm irritated a little bit. Not really irritated, just a little bit frustrated because now I'm back in the same situation I was in before, having to find another job because, that's kind of annoying. But I mean, I had already kind of felt like he was going to be on that, which my thing is, I kind of feel like these jobs, y'all should probably wait till people get their license first before you hire them, but whatever. I mean, he was nice enough to let me start before I got my license, but I feel like a lot of these jobs, y'all should probably wait until the people get their license. But he did say that if I wanted to keep pursuing it, I could go ahead and get it, and then I could apply back to him if he has a position open, but he is hiring. So I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna keep doing that. Like, I'm over insurance, especially as far as the property and casualty. Now, like I said, my old teammate, she does do insurance as well, but hers is life and health. And apparently life and health is a lot easier to get versus versus the property and casualty. So we'll see. I know their first class doesn't start until September, so yeah. But more than likely, I'm not gonna wait for that job. I'm gonna try my best to get a job before then. I would love to have a job within the first. I would love to have a job within this month. Because I don't want to have to go another 2, 3 months without a job. That's also annoying because I've done that. So I'm hoping that I can get a job within this month. Well, technically I've been applying to jobs since I've been there because the first week I didn't apply to nothing. Then I started applying to jobs the second week I was there because I was like, it was just feeling like this not for me. And then I was about to leave then, but then I talked to my sister and kind of just like, you know what, let me go in here and have this fresh attitude and just really try this time. And I did, and still wasn't enough, obviously. So, hey, it is what it is. So now I am back on the job hunt. So fun. Back on the job hunt. But like I said, I've been applying to jobs. I had applied to jobs the first week I was there, but then I stopped this past 2 weeks because I really wanted to give my all and actually, go all in this job. But I've been applying to jobs back again since Friday when I failed the second time. So I've been applying to jobs since Friday because I already kind of felt like he was going to be on that, I mean, there was a chance he could have been like, okay, we'll give you one more try or blah, blah. But, that's why when people be talking all that stuff about, oh, you're my number one choice and, I feel like you're going to do this, you're going to do that, they can talk all that stuff. But, people say a lot of things. So it is what it is. But yeah, so just wanted to kind of come on here real quick and tell you guys that update and just know your girl is back on the hunt. But that also gives me more time to keep creating content. Even though I'm not making money from this yet, just know that obviously I know this can bring in money. So I'm like, while I'm waiting, however long that may be, while I'm waiting, I'm going to go even harder when it comes to content creation. So yeah, I will check in with y'all later on.